Come on in this house.
Welcome back to the Naval Black Podcast. This is Big Boy the Boss, aka the money quarterback, making plays with the money. What up, Devin?
You might say it's impossible because it's something you never seen. I say I'm gonna do it because ain't no limit to my dreams. I'm from South Carolina. What's up, Bit?
What it do, everyone? A lot of y'all want to use instead of being useful. Be useful out here and bring some value to your life. What it do, you guys?
What up, man? How you been out here in the world?
Me?
Yeah.
Life is life, man. The older you get, I'm starting to get to a point in life where, like, the older you get, man, everything slow down and you figure out what you want to do. Like, I could wake up in the morning and figure out, like, I ain't with that. It's a whole lot of stuff that I am with. It's a whole lot of stuff that I ain't with. But you know, like, it ain't no fitting in no more. Like, you just a grown ass man. You just go with the flow. You wake up and just, I don't want to go over there. I'm gonna go over here. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go do this right here. And that's just what it is. That's all I've been on, really. Just walking into a whole bunch of shit that be like, okay, let me try this, see how this go. If I get, let's say, 2-3 days into it, and I be like, I don't think I want to do this, then I could just drop it and go to the next thing, man. Like,
Go to the next
it is
thing.
what it is.
Once we quit the jobs and shit, it's so easy to be like, I'm just gonna do something else.
Yeah.
Once I find me if I have to find me a new job, if a new job come out with a better schedule, I'm out, because that's what I want most. I want a schedule that's locked in, that's gonna, let me get the weekends off. Guaranteed. You did like big schedule, because what we doing in life, we need the weekends off. Like we do so much that pertains to weekends being out. We want to create legacies and create content. We know we can be the best videographers for weddings or any event in the state. All we gotta do is just keep doing it and putting out more content, and people start calling.
How that's going though? How Twin Shots going?
Oh, I mean, people hit us up all the time about taking pictures or whatever. But since I got a job, I've been on crew. Thankfully, I'm off of crew right now, and I'm straight days for the moment. You feel me? Like, so, hey, weekends off for your boy. Since I don't have all the weekends out, it seems like when people want me to take pictures or anything, I'm working that weekend. And then people hit you up so late. Like, people will call you that day. And it's crazy to me because I run Twin Shots like a real business, even though I don't got a real website. So I guess it's not particularly a real business. But like, if you want me to take pictures for you, you need to let me know in advance.
Nah, fuck all that. That's a real business, man. Cause I ain't got no website either, but I run my shit like a real business. You're not finna call me in the 24th hour making all these demands, dog. I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm not doing it.
Because I like to get the best product, and I like to be prepared for what I'm gonna do. I don't want to just know that day you want me to take pictures. I ain't prepared for that. You feel me? Like having like everything I need, erasing the SD cards, having full batteries, all that type of stuff. You can't just call somebody at the last minute.
I would say I really want to be prepared for, even like mentally, like how I want this day to go, like what kind of visual I want to portray to these people, that what they want from me, and I feel like you can't learn that in one day. Like that's something that you need to be thinking about throughout weeks or whatever. And then I can really give you my best. Because if I can't give you my best, I don't want to give you nothing. Really.
Exactly. You feel me? That's why we say we can't do videography and photography together, because you gotta give one your all. And I'd rather do video. Like video is so dope. You feel me? Because it's live in action. You see pictures of people, but when you see them in action, dancing and living, it's a whole different feeling that you get. Like you remember at 4th of July, Dawes was dancing with Mally Granddaddy.
Yeah,
Jane Frank.
Yeah.
And that's like in 50 years, that's gonna be a crazy video to watch.
That's the difference between y'all having the story to tell and y'all having the video to watch. It's a lot of stories that get told, but over the years, it might be some pieces missing. That video, it ain't gonna be no pieces missing. It's right there. It's right there.
Exactly. That's exactly what we'll be saying, whatever, about our page or whatever. Because like I said, the people gonna know who our grandma is. Like I said, we don't know who our mama was. I mean, we know who our mama was, but her grandma was. So we don't know her, but like our grandkids gonna know who like our grandma was. That's so dope to me.
Yeah.
But like we were talking about before the podcast, what I was about to say to Big, I was gonna call him. I was thinking about like, wow, we had been working for so long and we had stacked up so much money where like a type of purchase like I was talking about getting the Jeep, that'd have been over and done with, a bit like think about before we quit the job, and like as you quit your job, like you deplete your funds because you spending more than you make it, because you still trying to create a big enough income to surpass what you spending. And like we were talking about with freedom, you got so much freedom being an entrepreneur. You could be at the mall on a Monday at 1 p.m. You could be at the bar
nobody
on a
else there but
Thursday
you.
at 2. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's how you get so used to going places by yourself during this year, because I had to. Who else gonna be going with me during the day? You feel me? Only Mally sometimes, because he an entrepreneur also. Like it's funny like that, but that's how life was. But I was thinking about like just if back in the days I could have made $7,000 down payment on a Jeep any day. You feel me? And just kept going my day. Like when I was working at Pelton, because I had been working so long and getting a consistent check for years and years where my money was stacked, where I was spending less than what I was making. So I was stacking money every month regardless, and that was a good feeling. I could make more in 1 week than pretty much my whole bills when I was working at Pelton. And so you just stack up money. I just thought about it because I want this Jeep. I'm like, dang, I gotta get back to that,
But I don't say it just takes steps. Like I say, but you have to, get messy, make mistakes, like they just say on like the little cartoon channels or whatever. Cause like I would respect it when it be where it's at right now. If we wouldn't have got messy, made mistakes, take risks, live life, So like, I feel like we so much far advanced than a lot of people though, because the decisions we made, because like we talked about this for a whole year, what we're gonna do. We actually did, and we learned from it. And like I say, now it's like, man, you know how many ways I can make money now? Just off of like just stuff I done learned, the skills I got. Like I was thinking about this stuff, like people don't even understand. They walk by me or whatever, like the skill set in my toolbox or whatever, the stuff I can do for you. Like we always say, like we could do your flow for you, cut your grass for you, and go to film your own wedding or something in the same day. We could do all that. That's all the skills we got, and even more skills. And like it's just build on top of each other. But like I say, but we're gonna have to pause this at some point in time. Y'all see it pop up on your screen.
I see it.
Skills pay the bill. What popped up on the screen? Oh, the remaining meeting time.
Yeah, because
a drunk, man.
Yeah, I thought this was
him, man. Big boy, like he ain't seen that though.
I know.
It's up there as soon as it popped up.
So we're gonna keep going. We got 5 more minutes, and we'll just get loose. But matter of fact, we'll just do it now, whatever.
We from here.
Hey, you be seeing Tariq?
Yeah.
Hey, he created a great term though.
FBA.
You never know.
Foundational Black American, man.
Hey, I'm a foundational Black American. I come from here.
Yeah, we from here.
I'm from here. I always said that though. I'm from here. You can't tell me I ain't no African American. I ain't never been to Africa.
And I've been getting caught up in damn black TikTok. That should have sent your ass somewhere you don't want to be, dog.
I ain't got into black TikTok yet.
That shit just slowly started popping up, and then that shit just started telling you all type of shit, and you be like, man, fuck them crackers for real.
the TikTok I done found the most interesting is like the cooking TikTok, like how they be putting this food together so easy, and like how they make it. I learn a lot of whatever. That's why I need me a house with a grill, man. They be having these grills where they got these like this different kind of charcoal or whatever. It's like lumber charcoal.
You talking about like pellets?
No, they use the lump wood. They use the actual wood, but it looked like wood, but it's smaller though. It's like
it's charcoal though.
Chunks. Yeah, it's
charcoal.
Black.
Yeah, so but like they be putting like, and some of them had like rotisserie grills. This dude did like rotisserie on like wings or whatever. So they just like few hours you just see them just rotating or whatever. And they got the best looking color, just juicy.
I remember that he stuck them in that cage and just let them roll.
Exactly. That was how I be watching
stuff
like
that yet.
It be on my YouTube, but that's basically TikTok or whatever, the little shorts or whatever. So I like that's what I get caught into that kind of stuff though on TikTok. I don't really get on TikTok too much, but on the shorts on YouTube, because them shits be fire though.
That's where I first
did start like take up too much of my time though. So the only time I get on it now is like at night when I'm finna go to bed. So I jump in the bed, I get on it probably for like 20-30 minutes, and then I close my phone and go to sleep. Cause like if you sit down somewhere, like if you got like 10 minutes to spare, you just sit down and pull TikTok up, you gonna sit for 30.
Yeah,
for real though.
Yeah, that shit'll get you. So I had to get away from that shit. I still watch it, but at night though.
I gotta go back and listen to it. I can't even know what we're talking about.
I like to go back and listen to them, because the first time you might just be damn just caught up in the hype. But if you go back a week or two later, you be like, yeah, this episode 5. I do that a lot with all of them, be honest.
That one's I be feeling the same way. Like the numbers don't reflect to like how good some of the episodes, because it be funny as fuck. It's literally we joking and just having a good time for like an hour and a half. Like,
yeah, that should be funny.
Let
us know when you ready, Bit.
Bring value. But that's why we just like know we need to get like a bigger clout. What's called? Cause no, we need to build our own shit too. So like people are more into us, you know, because
Yeah, but like,
we entertaining enough just to be on the podcast, just us.
yeah, but like y'all probably going through the same thing I'm going through. So I've been trying to start this podcast for a little minute, but then it was right around the time where I quit my job. I moved to a whole new state, bought a new house. So I'm just trying to figure out all these
Get your camera
maneuvers and
right.
figure out all these maneuvers and shit
There
at
you
one
go.
time. So, y'all might just be having to because y'all quit y'all job too. So it's like everything going on at once. You trying to figure out everything at once, have your hands on damn near everything at once, and it could slow a little bit of something down because they say if you ain't investing everything into everything, then you basically just selling yourself short.
Exactly, dog. If you
That's
ain't, you
all
gotta
it
be
is.
all in though. I feel
Yeah.
like we all at a point went all in and we won really because what
Yeah.
we learned over what we did. You feel me? We didn't never had to lose nothing.
Yeah.
We just our life kept moving.
Yeah.
Like even though we back in a way working for somebody, but like we was talking about, it's free money now because I get this money while I'm there and I still can do everything else I learned while I wasn't there. You did. So like the money I can make it work pales in comparison to the money I can make outside of work. But knowing that first income is there, it give you the freedom to even go after the other things, you know? Because
I,
you
I I tell anybody in the heartbeat at least try it. It's gonna be some days where you're gonna feel like, well, I don't know what the fuck going on. It's gonna be some days you're gonna feel like, well, I don't know where I'm headed, and it's gonna be some days where you're gonna be like, yeah, can't nobody fuck with me. I really did that shit. But you gotta go through all of them phases just to come out on the other side and be like, oh yeah, this shit is sweet. Like you gonna be nervous, you might be scared, you might be like, I don't know how I'm gonna make it tomorrow. You might go through all type of emotions, but on the other side, you're gonna be like, oh, this shit is sweet. It's a whole lot better than what you like. What are you trying to? You got to figure out what you're trying to relinquish, like what you trying to give up as far as your time and your freedom and your family and all that shit. And then you got to figure out what you finna put in to not have to get that up. Once you get to that right there, then you're gonna be like, oh shit, I just take this road over here. It's gonna be a little harder, but the reward is gonna be a whole lot bigger.
whole lot bigger, dog. For real though. That's the truth right there. Because I know. Go ahead,
Like,
yeah.
we was talking about before we took a break for the technical difficulties happening. Like because I forgot what we was talking about actually. So you go ahead, big boy.
You were saying,
yeah.
you were saying that you had a whole skill set. So when people see you out in public, they don't notice like all your skill set that you got.
Yeah,
Exactly,
that
that's
kind
why
of ties in what we was talking about or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because
that's why
the skill sets we really learned, like before I quit a job and had to just get it by myself, I never really started a business. I never really tried to make a way to make money outside of going to a job. But when you don't have a job to go to, your mind gets so creative and you do so many things that uncomfortable because quitting a job is very uncomfortable. The day I quit my job, like I got home and I was like, I quit my job today. Like that shit was scary as hell. Like I had knots in my stomach. It's like
Lost.
lost. Like I just quit my job today. Like I know I want to leave, but the reality is sinking in. Like I quit my
I did
job.
it.
I
And see,
did it.
like you quit yours and went back to the house that you stay in. I quit mine and had a U-Haul full in Columbia and had to drive to a whole new state. It was like, well, I don't know what's going on, but we finna ride this bitch out to see how it go.
You gotta do it.
But you can't quit though. That's the fucked up part about it. Like you can't quit. I don't know too many men, but me as a man, I ain't finna just lay on my back and be looking for no help and be crying and be hopeless and shit like that. Like if you put me up against that motherfucker, I'm gonna just look at it like, oh, this is just a wall I got to kick down. That's just me. It ain't a lot of people like that, and I don't want to disrespect nobody, but that's just me. I'm finna kick this motherfucker down one way or another. I might not know how I'm gonna do it, but I know the option of me just falling down and crying and looking for help, that shit ain't no option at all. So it is
No
what it is.
option.
It's
Straight
no
like
option
that.
for real. I got to
It-
be different. Like I cannot continue to go through life as average. And what we already have done ain't average, but what we aspiring to be is definitely not average. I want to be known. I want to leave a legacy that I made my stamp on this world. I need to leave my footprint here. It is like I know I wasn't born just to be a regular ass nigga. We was born as twins, already different. So I know as me myself, I gotta
So
be
you-
different.
So
Huh?
you feel like you was born as a twin, so you just different. Like, we was born as
No, that's
twins.
different though. How many people just walk around with a twin brother?
Yeah.
Not too many. Not too
Yeah,
many.
like
not
you.
too many.
How many times you see twins on a regular basis?
Not too quick.
Exactly, and I'm literally one of them. You did like that's crazy. And so,
Yeah.
like, as you get older, you start realizing that because we ain't really play up the twin shit like growing up, because it just was our life. Yeah, that's my twin brother. Okay, like, okay, he ain't like it's just
Got a
normal
couple
to
other
us.
brothers.
It wasn't special. It was
Yeah,
just
like,
like you got a brother, but my brother is my twin. He look like me. That's all it is.
yeah, and we the same age,
okay.
I just
Okay.
I just got a playmate that's my same age, so that's just normal to me because it's my whole life. Man, I just need a playmate. So okay, he's my
Yeah.
brother. I got a couple other brothers too, but I understand the twin thing or whatever. I mean, it do. Like I said, we do should have been using that a little bit more or whatever. Like I said, we still can though. We can play up to that a little bit because like people are kind of like intrigued by that and like. I feel like think about this, like when people like girls per se, they'll see you, they're like, you got a twin brother too, it'd be cool to them, like,
It's
damn,
two of y'all.
Yeah.
that's cool.
They say Mario needed Luigi though, so hey,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you do got a green wall behind you.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's Luigi.
This
You see
Fenway
the weed-
Park,
Here we
this Fenway
go.
Park over here, man.
the green monster right there.
Green monster, but
Luigi.
Talking about sports though, man. Let's do a little NFL talk right now since the season about to start or whatever.
y'all saw
We
the
also-
Raiders first round pick got cut.
Oh
But
my
why your
God, they-
camera keep going out there? I mean, keep
Yeah, your
not
camera
focus.
is he got it on autofocus. That's
Yeah,
what
he
it
just
is.
need to focus on him. God dang.
No, it's
You
because of
ain't
what
got
do.
it on manual focus.
I also, like I say, I wasn't as prepared for doing this as I thought because I ain't got none of my HDMI cords, so I had to buy me an HDMI connector because they ain't had no cords at Best Buy, so I had to go to Walmart and buy me a HDMI splitter, and so I only can have my camera on manual, like it won't even work on like the video, so it's on manual right now. That's why I just switched it
Oh,
like
that's
that.
why I look like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I
That
understand.
makes sense. But what you were saying about the NFL?
Yeah.
So, so that's some IT, some technical camera stuff right there, man. But anyway, though, what y'all Super Bowl picks this year?
I'm talking about Alex Letterman though, man. You
I
want to
know
talk about
you-
so
I want to see Buffalo go to the Super Bowl, man.
Why?
Nobody Leatherwood, but
I don't
yeah,
know, man. I don't know why. I just want to see them go. I don't care who else go. I just want to see them go.
you don't want to see the Steelers go? Are you a Steelers fan?
I ain't finna bank on us going to the Super Bowl with no new quarterback, man. Like I
you don't
keep
like
it real with
Trubisky?
my team, man. I don't like Trubisky. I don't like Kenny. I don't like none of them niggas, man.
They was pretty decent in the preseason.
Yeah, but that's the preseason though.
And
when you talk
say,
about like the first maybe 5 or 6 games, everybody gonna be feeling each other out. But when you talking about like week 8, 9, 10, you in the middle of the grind right now. I don't know if they ready for the grind. I know Trubisky ain't, but I don't
We
know if
know
Kenny. I don't know if Kenny is. Like I can't bank on him.
Kenny
You
can't
already
be
know you
ready.
get it back up.
Yeah, I can't bank on him.
Kenny can't be ready because he only a rookie, and like what rookie quarterback really can take you that far? And that's why I've been telling people it's like I ain't the most inspiring season for me to be a Steelers fan. It's like because we ain't good enough to win the Super Bowl, and we ain't good enough to win the Super Bowl, then we just ain't good enough.
Just
Because
ain't good
that-
enough.
that's what we try to do is win the Super Bowl. So it's like I'm banking on our season. Like I want to see George Pickens get better. I want to see Najee Harris have a good season. I want us to have a great season. But do I see us winning the Super Bowl? No. That's why my pick for the Super Bowl probably would be Kansas City Chiefs. And they, like I said, I was thinking about the NFC teams or whatever.
Why would you pick the Kansas City Chiefs for?
Because I just feel like Patrick Mahomes being disrespected because everybody been talking about Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers. Like last year, he really had to learn. And they talking about Tyreek Hill gone. So
I don't know if he being disrespected or if he just gotta do it again.
You gotta do it again.
It's not
without
for
them.
long, man. It's the NFL. It's not for long. He
But
got
Justin-
to do it again.
Justin Herbert or Josh Allen ain't even done it yet. But they talk about these boys like they the next creme de la creme.
Well, you know how
Josh
the
Allen was
media
almost
work.
there now.
Yeah, you know how the media work. They want them to do it, so they're gonna keep talking about them doing it until they do it. But as soon as they cross that threshold, they're gonna be like, well, if Josh Allen can't do it again, he mid. That's how they treat you.
Yeah, that is true though.
They build
So-
you up until you get it, and then after you get it, they want you to do it again. If you don't do it again, they call you mid. They tell you washed up and all type of shit.
I can understand it. That's what just like with the podcast games. Like, I mean, we did some big episode, but we got to figure out how to do it again. Just like so going back to football though, because like I mean, Tom Brady got 7, so you only as good as your last game. You only as good as your last podcast. You only as good as what people gonna perceive you to be. So
Who you got,
That's
big
right.
boy? The Cowboy.
Yeah, that. Duh. Is the
I
Super
ain't gonna lie
Bowl?
though, y'all
Yeah,
boys
go to the
be
Super Bowl.
digging some running backs out. Buddy got hurt the other night though, but he was looking good.
Who you talking
His
about?
name is Champlin or some shit like that.
He ain't make the team, did he?
Probably not, because he fucked his ankle up the other day.
He kept Zeke, Tony Pollard, and I can't remember who. I ain't
Pop-
really get to watch too many preseason games. I'm ready for the regular season though. You feel me?
That's tomorrow, ain't it?
Nah,
No.
the regular season don't start till next week.
Yep. Regular season start next
We got a
week.
whole nother week to wait, dog. It's crazy, man.
Because college football started a week earlier or whatever.
Kinda,
Florida
State,
State,
sorta.
Florida State gave Duquesne $400K and tried to run a damn 2-point conversion on him. Disrespectful.
Disrespect.
Bashed. Started the game off
Disrespectful.
6-0. Man, do you see that? Do you see the player from Duquesne? A Duque or whatever they play? He like number 50, had pants all jacked. They're like, he really on the football team. You saw that?
Like the people that
picture?
be on college teams now be like, I ain't making the college go play football. How?
It's different. It's
What on
different.
the money quarterback?
It's
Just
so
different.
making
much
plays
easier.
with the money and on the field.
It's different.
But who y'all looking forward to watching this season play?
I'm trying to think about
You
like
talking
what
about
Lamar gonna do.
NFL?
Yeah,
NFL?
why I say this, because this year's a little different to me, because they even got darker hair on my light went dead. But like it's a little different to me because I feel like this year I got a little bit more solace in my life, a little bit more peace. I was looking at a Snapchat of me from last year at this time, and I was in my car looking hot. My face was all bumped up, and like, I had black marks all over my face. And like I said, I just feel like I'm in a totally different headspace because I feel like I got so much more control over my life. And so I'm so excited about the NFL season. I'm excited to see like new players. I'm excited to just be a part of it. Like I said, me and Bill will always be talking about like, man, we kind of want to get back on the game one day, and like, cause like that's exciting to me. Cause it creates peace in my life, and I like doing it.
You
And I
get
just
to
go on
kind of
saying-
leave your world.
Yeah, exactly. So as we get older, whatever like you were saying earlier, David, like we talk about getting older, like I know what I like. So like I know I like my wings cooked hard and crispy. So while
You like it
if
hard.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's
Pause.
crazy.
Pause.
That's
Pause.
crazy.
Pause. But I know I like it like that. So wow, if you give me some gummy shit, if you give me some gummy shit, then hey, I don't want that gummy shit.
Yeah, you want
I'm
that garbage
hard.
shit. You want it hard.
Give it to me hard.
I want my wings hard. But for
You
real,
want
though,
that
like
gummy.
I say, you learn that stuff. Like I said, I be watching and not to get off topic, but like it ties together like like I be watching House of Dragons, which is the Game of Thrones spinoff or whatever. Like you just gotta think about people in the 1400s, like getting a sliced up back or you know, getting just a regular like little scrape, and they can't even heal it because they don't even know how to. They just, you know, it just
You
don't
remember
heal.
the king dying and stuff though. They trying to eat his hand with maggots. You ain't saw episode 2 yet?
Yeah, I watched episode 2.
When they had put his hands in the maggots because his like pinky like dying or something like that.
What
I
y'all
ain't saw
watching,
that part.
man?
The
What
House of
y'all
Dragons.
watching, man?
House of Dragons. You watched
No.
it?
No, but
You ain't know watch
Like you
Game of
was-
Thrones?
no, but like you was
That-
You
asking,
missed a great
Fire.
show.
I
Fire.
heard it was fire though, but I ain't watch it because I waited till it was over to try to watch it.
Shit,
And a
you
lot
could
of
binge watch it.
motherfuckers were saying that last season was so bad that like
But
it
that
just-
first
it
7
just
boy was
tore
amazing.
everything- It just tore
But like-
everything down.
Nah.
But like
It
you
re-
was asking though, I'm ready to see the old quarterbacks play.
Who?
I want to see Aaron Rodgers. I want to see TB12. I want to see what Devontae Adams doing in Oakland, and I want to see what Tariq Hill doing on Miami. That's pretty much all I want to see. Everything else will fall into play. Oh, I want to see what Joe Burrow gonna do too.
I like
don't
Joe
think-
Burrow as a player, man. The Cincinnati Bengals is just a team, dog, that I like.
Yeah.
You grow up from getting a good ass quarterback, good receiver, running back, couple of receivers, defense. Be sorry for about 5 years and get a good quarterback. You good.
Yeah,
You
it turned
good.
everything around.
Turn
dog.
fast.
The quarterback could bring you right on.
Fast. I mean, you get a good quarterback, you in the money, boy.
yeah, you in the money.
Because
Like,
like
we
think
ain't got one, and y'all ain't got one either.
we ain't got Joe Burrow.
Mm-mm.
They got Joe Mixon first. Then like a couple years later, Joe Burrow, he got hurt the first year, but last year I was looking at his stats. He had 4,600, 11 yards. He had 34 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. He led the NFL with 70.4 completion percentage, and he led the NFL in pass attempts. I mean, pass yard per pass attempt, like 8.9. I saw all these stats today. That's why I remember stuff. But it's crazy. Like in a year
It's
where
just
he went to the
fucked up
Super Bowl, he
because-
led the country. I mean, led the NFL in all them.
Yeah, it's just fucked up because he ran into a juggernaut. That team was stacked, man.
Who?
It wasn't nothing you could do
Rams.
about the
Oh, the
Rams.
Rams. Oh, yeah, yeah.
It wasn't nothing you could do about it. They were stacked.
Stat. They
And even with them being stacked, he looked like he was trying to go out there and win.
they were
They gonna be
close.
stacked. They gonna be stacked this year too.
That shit.
The
ain't right.
Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just how do they get so many good players on the same team? It's like
They
every
got-
player is a known player.
I don't
Yeah.
know. They-
Y'all know cuts just came up. Like imagine like being cut at 25.
No, imagine making a 53-man roster, and then the next day they're like, well, somebody else got cut, so we picked him up, so we cut you.
Oh, that even worse.
now you gotta go to
Mom, I made
FedEx.
the team. Mom, I made the team. Next day. All right.
Now you gotta go to FedEx, man. It is what it is, man.
A lot more people make the practice squad though. You know, like that's got to be a trying time for a lot of like players that on a bubble because you so nervous. Like a player like I saw, it was a dude on Twitter. He had tweeted like, "Oh, the San Diego Chargers 53-man roster came in. Yep. Oh my God. I mean, something like Justin Herbert. Yeah, he made the team. Like or something like acting like he wasn't gonna make the team. You know, but think about the
Yeah.
people that's not
Really on the bubble.
gonna make the team. You know,
I'm gonna watch. I've been watching Hard Knocks or whatever, so I'm gonna watch the cuts tonight. I
Yeah.
probably watch it tonight.
I ain't watched the episode, but I might watch the episode. But I
Man,
was saying
not
like
rough,
it's life
man.
changing. And then y'all heard about that punter from Buffalo?
Oh yeah.
I don't know
Punt
what happened
guard.
in the case. Punt guard.
I know what happened or whatever. What they saying is that this happened at his house. They probably having a house party or whatever, and like they 17-year-old girl was there or whatever. They said they started messing with her or whatever, and she was probably incoherent a little bit. They all start, taking turns on it and stuff, having a
Yeah.
good time. They not
He
thinking about
he
the
admitted
future.
to having sex with her, but I don't think he said it was rape or nothing like that. But with her being
Yeah.
17 and her being incoherent, that's technically rape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think she probably was, but I ain't saying it was rape. She could have been blacked out, but still, inside.
Yeah, like she could have just been drunk and like more open to doing what they wanted her to do at that moment because she was
Yeah.
drunk. Then she woke
Yeah,
up
that's rape.
sober. Huh?
They gonna
Mm.
consider that as rape because
Yeah, they
they
consider
gonna
that
say
rape.
you wasn't in your right mind when you made like even if you tell me while you drunk, they gonna say you wasn't in your right mind enough to really say yeah.
Yeah, that's the truth though. I mean, I feel in a way that's right. I guess because I got a daughter now, I
Mhm.
feel that way because if I ain't have a daughter, I'd be like, hey, how about the man? He was drunk too.
Right.
like,
I'd be
as a
like,
man,
hey, she
like,
said she want me to have that pussy. I had it.
Big dog fit. But when you grow older and you have like thoughts or whatever, but a 21-year-old and a 17-year-old, that's not a big age difference, but like just the psychology of your mind at that moment,
Mhm.
you in college, you around like older people, you should be on way older stuff. I don't know if she said she was older at the party and they deal with her, but that's a badass situation. That fuck your life up. Like he talking about getting back into the league. How?
And
Who
like
gonna take
truthfully
him?
though, like how often do you really ask a girl how old she is? Unless like we at an older age now, but when we was young and we was seeing girls, we ain't know that they look young. So you wasn't finna like really be on some unless you look like you was 12, you wasn't really on no like how old are you?
When
Like,
I was a senior, though,
because
I
if you
wouldn't deal with a ninth grader.
16, yeah, they do look a little bit younger though, but they don't look young like that though. Like if a nigga that's 19 gonna fuck with a 17-year-old and it ain't
Yeah.
gonna look bad, but he legal and she not.
That's the truth. But I'm
So-
saying like a 21, 17, I feel like that's a bigger difference. Like if you 18 and she's 16, 17, 15,
I
both
don't know.
legal. But
That
18, what's the difference?
Kind of rough though, dog.
What's the difference?
That's kind
If
of
you're
rough.
a freshman and she a junior in high school,
Yeah,
that's
kinda
that.
rough.
But think about it. If she was a sophomore and you was a senior, y'all just stayed together.
I think it'd be kind of crazy. Think about it. I even thought it was kind of weird for like freshmen and
lying.
seniors to talk to each other when we was even in high school.
Yeah, I wouldn't talk to a freshman.
I thought that
While I
was
was
a
a
little.
senior.
Yeah, I feel
But
like
you would
wait,
talk
right
to
now.
a senior while you was a freshman though.
Yeah, because it's different with males and women.
Yeah, it is.
You can
That's
go
still
on
rape,
like
though.
right now, men, you get older, all you want is probably a younger woman. But when you're young, you gotta get an older woman. You feel me? Because you can't go younger. You can't be a 10th grader looking at a 7th grader or 8th grader. That's weird right there now.
Nah, that's strange. bro.
Yeah, that's
That's,
crazy.
that's definitely strange.
Hey,
Hey,
what y'all
it's-
y'all know it was some seniors messing with some 8th graders while we was in school.
Oh yeah. They probably still is.
Yeah, duh, I know they still doing that
That
shit.
game don't never stop. It be a nigga that just graduated high school that be fucking with a freshman. Yeah, that game don't never stop.
How
And he
you
got a
do
car
that?
too. He got a car and he got weed.
And he got weed.
That boy freaky, man.
Get a little drinks and stuff. He know 21-year-old get some drinks.
Yeah, that boy freaky, man.
That'd be weird though. You feel me? Because I wouldn't want a young woman like that. But the older you get, say like a woman 30, but you 50. Somebody be like, yeah, he too old, but that'd be all right. But if she was 18 and you was 38, they'd be like, nah, come on now.
Yeah,
Come on
It's
now.
a mindset thing.
Come
though, 'cause
on now.
even with her being 20 years younger than you at 30, she's still grown though. Like,
Yeah.
everybody should hit a switch about late 20s going into their 30s to where it's like, okay, I'm not on that kid shit no more. I'm really grown now.
Yeah.
But when you talking about a motherfucker that's like 25 and his old lady like 19, yeah, she legal, but that's still kind of a little strange, buddy. She
Yeah.
about 6 months off the school lunch, man.
So as a 32-year-old, if I smash somebody at 18, you be like, the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at you like you was wilding out that night. You was Nick Cannon, definitely.
How you find an 18-year-old at 32?
Where was you at? dog?
Where the hell was you at to find an 18-year-old?
This nigga was in the Chick-fil-A drive-through scouting 18-year-olds.
Look at these young women. Cause like
Big over there, girl.
once you get to our age or whatever, you start to notice like, man, they look young as hell right there.
They look like kids, for real.
Look
Though.
like kid. Even watching college football, like this past Saturday, I was looking like these niggas kind of do look like small and young. Like
They
look like
do.
kids.
I look at YouTube video of this couple and they kid, the little YouTube shit.
Yeah.
And the couple got a kid that's probably about 5 or 6, but the couple look young to me. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm getting old out here.
Yeah, oh yeah. And see, it's worse for me because I stay in a college town. So Florida State right here, fam, you right there. And as I be going through, I be looking like, what the fuck is going on? Like these niggas look like minions almost.
They look like
And
middle
then-
schoolers.
Yeah. Then I went to the dentist today. And so Shorty was like, it say that you came in here in 2008. That was your first no, you came in here in 2010. That was your first appointment. How old were you in 2010? She said I was 8. And I was like, I gotta get the fuck from around
8?
these kids, dog. In 2010, y'all boys were 2 years out of high school in 2010.
We were
was
20.
8.
She was 8.
We were 20.
Yeah, and I was
Was it-
17.
What you went to the dentist for?
Just
So,
to go,
the-
nigga.
The yearly cleanup, man. You know you got to get one every 6 months.
I mean,
Hell yeah, nigga. We know we only get benefits now, boy. We got you.
Man, I pay for insurance out of pocket, boy. I feel like just
Ooh.
being sick, boy. I ain't gonna
Hell
lie to you.
yeah, boy.
That shit
Like, like
$300 a month, man.
$38 a pay period.
I don't know how much my shit is. I had to look at the check or whatever, but come out the check or whatever. And yeah, I need to go to the dentist, dog, because I love going to the dentist to get my teeth cleaned. I know I eat way too much candy, so I always gotta be on top of everything. I mean, I never would get veneered unless I had to, because they say that's not good for you. You don't want to cut your bone out your teeth or whatever. You feel me? Because that's strong bone that you need. That's why I grow out your mouth. No homo.
Yeah, but let's put a button on the NFL topic we were talking about though. So you saying I said the Chiefs gonna win Super Bowl. You said the Cowboys gonna win Super Bowl, Bill, right?
Yeah.
And you said that you want the Bills to win the Super
I
Bowl.
want the
Stay
Bills to
in
win.
front of that sign in your back, Nigga Black Podcast, because they keep
I want the Bills to win.
You want the Bills to win.
he want a whole different team than his team to win, y'all.
No, man, realistic, man. We ain't got no quarterback, man. The quarterback drive the ship. We ain't got no ship driver, man.
So y'all don't think if Michael Parsons go hand this season and that do just a job, we won't go to the Super Bowl?
No,
No?
y'all lost
No.
y'all left tackle for the
No.
whole season, basically.
No,
We
it's
about to get
over
Jason
with.
Peters.
The
Well,
Eagles
it's-
gonna
it's
beat
over
y'all.
with. It's over.
Eagles
with.
not gonna beat
the
us.
Eagles gonna be better than y'all. You see what they've been doing with they drafting and
We'll give it.
they trades and all that.
Man, with the NFL, you got to have a quarterback. When it come down to the last 2 minutes, we need a winning drive. If you ain't got one of them, your chances of winning is slim, man. And Dak not that guy.
Check out this unbelievable stat right here. Since 2021, Cowboys have drafted 20 people. All 20 make the 53-man roster. You know what that means?
That
We
means Jerry
keep
Jones like
our-
to keep his guys.
We keep our guys, and our guys gonna take us to the ship.
No, y'all
Thank
hold
you.
on too long. That's what that means.
Exactly.
It
Y'all
also
don't know how
mean
to.
that.
Y'all don't know how to let go.
Hey, you ain't gonna prove me wrong. I'm gonna prove myself right. Hey,
Like when they were showing the stats of Trayvon Diggs, yeah, he caught a whole lot of picks though, but that nigga gave up a lot of yards, man.
hey, you throw it away, you gonna give up yard. You feel me? But we get a lot of turnover from the Trayvon did. I mean, he a good corner. He ain't the best. He ain't the shutdown corner. He a fammer.
He a high risk, high reward.
He a high risk, high reward. That's what I was
That's
looking
all
for.
it is. Ain't nothing
Fame
wrong
or
with that.
fashion or something. I don't know that word. I don't know what that say it is either, but I know I know what you're trying to say or whatever. But like, I guess
He
like
said
I
fame
guess-
or fashion.
I don't know what it is. That's why I just kept it moving.
I done heard that slogan before, but I still don't know what that means though.
I know what I was about to say.
Rhyme or reason.
There was something like that. It started with both started with F's though.
But back, yeah. So Khaled album dropped. God did, and then they had the track on there called God Did with Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and Rick Ross. Man, how y'all feel about it, man? I know Wayne y'all goat, so go ahead.
Go ahead first, big boy, since you ain't listened to it yet.
I feel like Wayne still the GOAT, and nothing changed about the song or the verse that Jay-Z did. What's Jay-Z real name?
Hove,
Sean.
Carter,
Yep.
the second
J Hove.
best. But you
Second-
go ahead, bit. Cause you
second-
heard the verse.
Yeah, I
What
don't
would
know.
you say?
This man, he hate Jay-Z so much he couldn't even give it no time of his day and stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But like,
No, I don't hate Jay-Z. I like Jay-Z.
but the whole song, I say it had kind of like a little gospel vibe to it, and then the chorus or whatever. And I feel like, I mean, Jay-Z probably rapped for like 4.5 out of the 6 minutes. But like what he said, like I said, you said it Wayne can't say the same thing Jay-Z saying because Wayne and Jay-Z on totally different things. In my head, I believe like Jay-Z is on that progressive financial future. I mean, financial wealth and all that. So not saying, not saying I'm back.
Yeah. You back on spicy. You back on
Yeah, y'all
spicy.
talk.
man.
I'm gonna listen to you, David.
Yeah, man. I listened to it maybe twice or so like that. I ain't gonna say Lil Wayne ain't the GOAT, but I will say like it's definitely levels to it. Like Wayne is definitely a GOAT, but the shit that Jay-Z be on, that's the shit that I just want to hear right now. Or at least like, cause when I was younger, my mama used to listen to Jay-Z. You know, she from New York. So like as a kid, you don't really be understanding all of it. But as I got older, I was like, yeah, this nigga talking about that shit. And then like listening to that verse is like just he the double entendre king. So I look at it like Wayne is the one line king. He gonna say some shit where you gonna be like, damn, like I wouldn't even put that together, but he did. And then Jay-Z like the double entendre king. So he'll say a line, but it'll have 2 or 3 different meanings to it. That's a triple or quadruple or whatever. And I just like that more. Ain't saying that Wayne trash, it's just that I just like that more. Because that whole that whole verse was just, that whole verse was just, it was just different, man. Like especially with like it depends on like what you want. That man, like Lil Wayne gonna come out and he gonna tell you, I'm the apex, I did the dreads, I did the tats in the face, all you niggas is my kids. That's fire. That's absolutely fire. But then Jay-Z gonna come out and say, how many billionaires gonna come out my house, man? It's me, Ye, and Reed. That's 3, and then he named some more shit. That's 4. Like it's just like it's levels to this shit, man. If you want that big boss ass money talk, you gonna get that from Hov. If you want that nigga said some shit that nobody ever said before, you gonna get that from Wayne. I just choose Hov.
I mean, bit, don't talk, bit.
Yeah, bit, please
Don't talk. Don't talk. But think about Wayne brought us Nicki and Drake, future billionaires. So Wayne repertoire of picking talent is top notch and second to none.
But Jay-Z brought us Kanye and Rihanna. That's 2 right now billionaires. That's second to none.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, nah, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Rihanna was never Beyonce, but Nicki Minaj is the best woman rapper alive. And Drake has been on top of the game for the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
So how can you like side put it? Because Kanye West is great, but Drake is better.
Drake can't do more than Kanye. His music
Drake,
might sound better, but he can't do more than Kanye. You
No,
gonna
he can't
call
do more.
Kanye for a verse, and you gonna call Kanye for production. You only calling Drake for a verse. That's it.
Yeah, but that verse gonna be fire, and it gonna take your song to number 1.
it's gonna take you to number one. We can't necessarily say it's gonna be 5 because a long time
What
ago,
Drake verse 1-5?
Drake got a lot of verses that's not 5 because
Which one?
he switched a long time ago from dropping nothing but 5 to dropping vibes. When the number game came along and that nigga learned that you just need a nice flow, he started flowing. And once he started flowing, that don't mean that the verses be 5. That nigga just riding the beat.
What album you talking about? What song you talking about? Because he be riding the beats.
Riding the beats. He started riding the beats on If You Read and This Is Too Late.
Yeah,
You can't tell me that all them songs is 5.
Shit.
Which one not?
You go back and listen to it and tell me all them songs.
I listen
is
to it
5.
all the time.
If a nigga riding the beat, that don't necessarily
10
mean he's
bands,
saying some
100
high
bands,
shit.
50 bands. Fuck it, man.
No,
There's not any
tell
this
me.
That's flowing though. You not
But-
saying nothing.
jungle,
Yeah.
Madonna.
Jungle is fire.
I'm a dog.
Madonna, let's be honest.
Fire.
Fire.
Star 67.
Fire.
Company.
Oh, because you want the flow.
Fire.
You want the
Six
flow.
Man.
But you could take that same flow and put that
Like
flow
a-
on anybody, and anybody can ride that flow.
Everybody can't do Drake flow. Everybody can't be Drake. It's only one.
Yeah, it's only one, but that don't mean he's saying some fire shit. He just flowing.
But you want to see the fight she said? Oh, I thought he was
I'll
about to say-
tell you,
Yeah.
I'll tell you the fire shit he said is that what Devin was talking about, like Jay said he made a 4th billionaire, talking about the basketball GOAT.
He ain't made Jordan. What you talking about?
He made the GOAT of basketball, LeBron James.
I don't know if he the GOAT.
I mean, you got to.
I know he in the conversation, but I don't know if he the GOAT or not. It just depends on what you want. You want a nigga that's finna go out there and do everything right, or you want a nigga that's finna go out there with a killer mentality and try to bring these rings on? Which one you want?
Wayne
I
did both.
want LeBron James.
I mean-
LeBron James.
Well, if you want LeBron James, you might go to the finals 10 times, but you might only bring home like 2 or 3.
4.
you bring home for
You bring home 4 out of 10.
So
If you want Jordan, you might go to the final 6 times and bring home all 6. We're
But a
not
lot
coming
of-
back without it.
but sometimes you ain't even getting there. They even have a chance to get it. I at least get close to getting that pie. I want
LeBron-
some of that nigga only pie.
if you
Yeah,
win,
but y'all said that about Bron, and then that nigga went to the Lakers and he didn't get there, and y'all just went mute after that.
He got there. He won one for the Lakers.
Oh, he
brought
won one,
to
but
LA.
But y'all talking about the one in LA after he went there and ain't getting nothing. What about last year too, though? Where he was at?
Hurt.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Who
You
was
know-
that? AD was hurt. Russell Westbrook.
Hey man,
sucked.
listen, man. If we look,
Westbrook.
if we look at LeBron like he get to put his teams together, we don't also get to look at him like them niggas was hurt. He put that team together.
LeBron
That's
don't
who
put
he
no team
wanted.
together. Mitch Kupchak put the team together. Well, whoever the GM is.
Palinka.
So
Pelinka.
LeBron don't get what he want.
No. They don't ask
Okay.
LeBron shit.
Steph Curry
Okay.
get what he want.
Okay.
Yeah. What you mean?
Hey, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all keep saying LeBron, cool. I like LeBron, but
Don't even start this.
if
Don't
Steph
even
get a
start this.
if Steph get a 5
Don't
before
even
LeBron,
start.
we gonna have to start having
No,
some conversations.
we gonna
now.
ask shit.
We
We gonna
about
never
what?
have to ask.
About
we
him
gonna
being the second best player overall all time.
I know.
What
like,
what
he
Clay
ain't
and
that GOAT.
Draymond did? What Clay and Draymond did this past finals?
Nothing.
They was there.
What they did?
They helped
Start.
Stephen Curry win.
But Bit just said nothing. So is it nothing or they was there? Which
I
one?
mean- I meant to say start. They start. In the
They helped
game.
Stephen Curry win because
Uh,
without Klay Thompson, clearly Steph Curry can't win a championship.
Can't even make the playoffs.
Just like Jordan can't win a championship without Scottie Pippen.
Can't make the playoffs.
I'm just saying the proof is in the pudding. I ain't make these stats up. The proof
It's
is
the
in
truth.
the pudding. LeBron James can go to Cleveland.
Bron
with
can't.
Kyrie.
So
D-Wade.
Bron can't win one without Kyrie, and Bron can't win one without AD. Same thing.
Nah, he don't want one without AD. He don't want
And-
one without Kyrie.
Yep, he won 2 actually.
Yeah.
But he had to go get the other one in order to win. Correct?
He ain't had to go nowhere. He could have went anywhere. He had a job opening. He took it.
He
Do
took
you-
the job opening.
Yeah.
Hey, did you take your talent to South to the
He-
South Florida?
I
Hey,
understand. I understand.
Hey,
But
talking
the
about-
truth of the matter is, Steph get number 5 before Bron. We're gonna have to talk about
We ain't
something.
gonna
About
about
what?
shit.
What
Yeah,
we
I
gonna
bet.
talk
I
about?
bet we don't. I
We
bet we
got-
don't. No,
we
we're
gotta
gonna have
talk
to talk
about
about
shit.
something.
What we
We
gonna
got-
talk about? So you said Steph would be a higher ranked player overall than LeBron James?
I say he got more of a winning will.
Winning will. when he got KD for 2 years, he begged for KD.
Big. I read the book. Andre Iguodala had a book come out. He said they all flew to the Hamptons. They always recruit him,
So
including Steph.
So who flew to Miami?
Nobody.
LeBron,
Who flew to
took
LA?
LeBron, when he took his talents there, he took
Who
his
flew to
talents there.
Miami and who flew to
He
LA?
took his talents there.
LeBron ain't
What-
flew to nobody.
Was D Wade the top 15 player when LeBron
Hey,
got to
Vic.
Miami?
Why your name is Jones family?
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know what's up with that. Though.
Said what?
That's crazy. It's only him over there. He the only Jones at that house.
What?
He the only Jones at that house. His name is Jones family. That's crazy.
That's crazy. He the
Oh,
only
God.
Jones there. Jones family. Like, nigga, well.
Because nah, I ain't talking about no top 2, top 3. But what I'm asking is, if we say we got the LeBron era, when is that?
Since 2003.
I know, right? 20
From
years.
2003 to what?
Now.
So
we
niggas
talking
just
about?
out here. So niggas just out here just stealing 4 rings in the midst of the LeBron era.
Okay.
Okay.
His
Okay.
era was so long. Shit. Like Tom Brady. Tom Brady had a lot of people win a lot of rings while he been winning.
I never said we had a Tom Brady era.
But we okay.
We
You
didn't.
said-
We had a Peyton Manning Tom Brady
No.
era. We did though.
No, we did not have no Tom Brady era. That nigga was just good for that long, but it was other niggas still out coming out there putting them down.
Exactly. So when was
The,
your
re-
era
the,
then?
re- the reason
When was
that we
your era?
the reason that we look at Eli Manning the way that we look at Eli Manning is because he came out there and put Buddy ass down twice.
So when did your era?
From 91 to 96. No, 98.
Hi. Other people got championship.
Why he wasn't there?
No, he was there.
From
got-
91 to 98.
You don't remember him? You were too young when he got beat by Shaq and Penny in '95. You was too young for that.
Yep. The whippersnapper.
Yeah,
Terrible
you
too.
whippersnapper, you know, like you weren't old enough to remember that playoffs and stuff like when he got beat. You
'Cause
feel
think
me?
about-
But I'm trying to figure out what that got to do with a nigga stealing 4 rings right from up under your nose.
I believe Kareem
He
Abdul-Jabbar.
still,
You
folks.
said
Who-
you said
who-
you said Shaq got what now?
who he played all? I mean, 3 out
But
of
I'm
the 4
saying you
rings.
said
though.
Shaq. You said
He
Shaq
played
got
the
what
GOAT
now?
LeBron James, and all the reason he beat the GOAT LeBron James because he had a way more dominant team. Right or wrong?
Nigga, but you putting
Right.
your teams together. If your team not as dominant as you thought they was gonna be when you put them together, nigga, that's your fault.
I mean, they drafted a good team that meshed together, and then they got KD.
But that's your fault that the team that you went and made ain't fucking with the team that we got over here. That's your
But-
fault.
You're a Toronto fan, and you're a Drake fan.
I'm a Boston Celtics fan.
Yeah, you got Toronto.
I've been that way when y'all met
got
me. I'm gonna be
Toronto.
that way in
Oh.
10 years.
Yeah.
Y'all boys done went from the Cleveland Cavaliers to the Miami Heat, went back to Cleveland, then went to LA. Y'all boys got some fly miles on y'all tickets, ain't it?
freaking
and-
fire.
And some W's on our list, nigga.
Yeah, and the W.
Chips,
And the
nigga.
W.
How many chips you
Four,
got?
nigga. 4, nigga.
I seen one, but we got 17.
How many chips you got, nigga, in Boston? You
I
trying to get rid of-
seen one, but we got 17. That's what I
You
just
got
said.
one then. You got one. You saw one.
Okay, but
championship.
that's because I'm not finna go hop on the next
We
man's
saw
plate
four.
to try to eat.
We saw 4 championships from our nigga.
No, y'all
Oh,
didn't see
almost.
4. Y'all saw LeBron win 4.
Huh? Yeah, he
Y'all
won 4.
don't have 4.
We seen it though.
Y'all
We
don't
seen
have
it.
no team.
What-
I seen them.
LeBron
I seen
James.
them win. I seen them win 4 too, but that ain't what we both seen them win 4.
We
So you-
seen LeBron James.
You'll trade Jaylen Brown for Kevin Durant.
I wouldn't trade nobody for Kevin Durant. He's not a winner. He's not a leader. I wouldn't bring him over there.
He won 2 MVP with Steph Curry.
Yeah, but as soon as you say that, you got to mention the fact that them folks broke the NBA win record the year before.
Okay, and Steph them still beg for him. So what kind of killer instinct that
How you
mean?
figure them folks beg for them? Because Shannon Sharp said it.
I read the
No.
book. I read Andre
Read the
Iguodala
book.
book. He
Andre
said
Iguodala.
they flew out there to beg him.
Iguodala.
He
What that
wanted-
mean? Iguodala is also a nigga that got put on somebody else's back. He like a little baby. He got carried to every ring that he got.
No, he did. He would have finals MVP one year.
Why? Because he was 36 and his knees was old and he played somewhat decent defense.
Yeah, decent defense with LeBron James
I
average
just know.
36.
I just know he got the same amount.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Niggas be giving niggas.
That's
stats
LeBron
that-
James though.
What that mean?
He got the same
mean-
amount of MVP, final MVP as Steph Curry.
Big, you got the same amount of
Spice.
bad
As a
bite.
pack of cayenne pepper.
Hey, God dang.
No, man, if LeBron y'all goat, he could be y'all goat. Just like if Wayne y'all goat, he could be y'all goat. That don't necessarily make it right.
Yeah, just because.
Don't make it wrong either.
Exactly.
But that mic is definitely wrong.
Yeah, that mic is wrong.
Wanted.
Last time
Dead
we
or
was there.
alive. Wanted.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say Jordan my goat, to be honest with you. I'd just be making the argument because the other niggas make it. I'm be honest with you. I got a
Green better
favorite
than
player.
Jordan.
I got a favorite player, and that's it. I ain't got no goat. I don't know about no goat.
Kareem better than Jordan.
That bit. Take out your
Kareem
mic or
is-
something.
Yeah,
I'm
Kareem is
playing- I'm
definitely
playing the
better
mic.
than Jordan.
Try to
Rest
get-
in peace, Bill Russell. He better than Jordan too. It is what it is. I ain't got no goat, but I wouldn't say it's LeBron. Cause any nigga get 20 years, the nigga probably gonna play for 25 years. If you
Right.
don't get if you don't lead the league in scoring after 25 years, then that's on you, buddy. You
He
fucked
gonna lead the
something
league in
up.
scoring after this year.
Exactly. That's why I say, but it took 20 to do it.
It took Kareem Abdul-Jabbar 28 years to do it.
I know.
And if he didn't, I would have said the same thing, nigga. That's on you. How the fuck you get another 10 years basically over everybody? If you don't do it, then that's on you.
So LeBron had to go when he beat that record.
Hey,
No, he's not the GOAT because he got the most points. That shit don't work like that.
Okay.
He the GOAT because he got the most points. Okay, so if that's
go because he's the best player ever.
he the GOAT because of the stats, right?
No,
Yeah,
not the stats.
he
Just watching
jumped
him play.
So just
we-
watching him
I'm talking
play.
the rest of the podcast.
But you saying watching him play, but it's players that you haven't watched play that you know that's just as good or maybe better
I never saw nobody as good as LeBron James play.
because you didn't see them play. That's the same thing I just said.
They're not as good.
Oh, okay. So Kareem is not as good.
Hell no. He
Okay.
can't do what LeBron James do: dribble the ball, assist the ball, shoot the ball.
Okay. So he just got up there to leading points just because he just woke up one day and just started thought about doing it.
He was 7'3".
Okay.
Something like
LeBron 6'8", 250. If we throwing body size in there, he's 6'8", 250.
I guess. Y'all can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I man saying I can't talk, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like LeBron James is the GOAT. That's just my GOAT.
Yeah, that's your goal. I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
think
I
it
don't think it's no goal. I just got my favorite player. Them other niggas, they just doing shit. Like I
Oh,
said, if you factor in everything that LeBron had on his side, you talking about the technology to where he can play longer than anybody. Not only is he a freak of nature, the nigga 6'8", 250. If he don't go out there and do what he was supposed to do, then that's on him.
That's true.
Same thing with Jordan. You came out at a point in time where nobody couldn't score like you. If you don't go out there and do what you know that you could do better than everybody else, then that's on you.
Yeah.
Same thing with Kareem. If you 7'3" and ain't nobody else 7'3", and you can go out here and skyhook this motherfucker and never miss, then if you don't do it, then that's on you.
LeBron James did what he had to do.
Yeah,
Came
I
to
ain't.
go.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
greatest of all time.
Talking to the mic, nigga.
I wouldn't put that word on him, but
He
yeah,
became the
if,
greatest of all time.
if you put that word on him, you know I respect it.
I appreciate
Damn.
you.
Talking to the mic, but man, let's get it out here. Tell what you got going on, Dev. Before we get out.
Man, you know I'm still doing Dash Furniture. That shit still moving. I went through my first slow season and I came out on top of that motherfucker. You never know you can win if you don't try. I got me a job, little PT, but I can still move around how I want to move around. So if you need to see me, let me know. I'll be there, man. Social media, I might as well get at while I'm on the mic too. IG and Twitter, Devin Don't Care _snap OTG _93, man. Look for my YouTube page to come up real soon. As you can see, I've decorated this motherfucker, but I'm just working and trying to get it all together. So that is what it is, man. What's up, Bit Boy? It's Bit. What you got going, Bit?
Yeah, I ain't got shit going on. But hey, what's OTG mean? Only the girl?
That's crazy. It's Othilius the Great, man. It's me.
Hey, big boy. Nigga gone,
That
man.
boy snotty, man. He's snotty over there, man.
Hey, you heard OTG, big boy? No, only the girl.
That boy gay.
That was gay.
Othilius the Great, man. You know, my mama's youngest, my daddy's youngest, man. It's me. I'm him.
Man, y'all can follow me at Y20 because on Twitter, Instagram, find my son _guy on the snap. Man, we gotta turn up, shake down. do something, shine lights. But you can follow me all them places, man. I don't be posting much, but one day I will.
That whack.
You know what Hassani mean in Swahili?
Handsome.
It mean handsome, and I'm that guy.
Handsome. Sonny _guy. Handsome guy.
What
Dope.
you got? Plays with the money.
Hey, you can call me the Money Quarterback on IG and Twitter. On Snapchat, follow me at Fine Ass Twin. For the Navy Black Podcast, go to Navy Black Pod on IG and Twitter. Go to Navy Black on Facebook. Go to YouTube. Go to Navy Black Podcast. Subscribe. Like the videos, please. Go to NavyBlackPodcast.com. Man, we were back in there. Zoom. We needed a Zoom in a long time.
It's been a long time. That's why I thought
Been
y'all
a
was just
long
gonna call.
time coming. A lot of doors running. Us to try that.
Yeah, but
Dr. Casey. Suckers been.
oh god, but for real,
Just
but
leave it alone.
that's how life be. So you get so busy. Like I just thought about, like, man, like I say, get Devin on. We ain't talked to Devin in a while or whatever, and just get this done now so we can free up some time, so we can enjoy a little bit more time, because this
It's all about time.
this podcast is a grind. It's the grind. So especially like I say, you only live in the same city as your podcast, so it's like extra grind and like just learning and doing all this stuff. I say, but I wouldn't change it though, because like I say, if I ain't doing this, what would I be doing? Nothing
Selling
wrong.
ass
Hey, if it's paying me well enough,
to boys.
I ain't saying that.
He ain't said it, but he not saying it either.
Oh man.
But we'll see y'all